Colin Montgomerie is one of the great Ryder Cuppers. A stalwart of the European team, he played a crucial role in 5 victorious teams and is unbeaten in all 8 of his singles matches. Monty also excelled and inspired as a captain, guiding Europe to victory at Celtic Manor in 2010. With the 2014 edition only a week away, we caught up with the Scot on the course to discuss the emotions and tactics of playing in golf's greatest team competition. Well, Colin Montgomerie, thank you very much for joining us once again on Golfing World. Here we are, we're at the Carrick at Loch Lomond. We're on the tee. We are days away from the Ryder Cup, and we're just around the corner from where the Ryder Cup's going to be played at Glen Eagles. So I'm relishing this opportunity to play a hole with you, or watch you play a hole, should I say, and try and get inside the mind of a winning Ryder Cup player, captain, I should say, and one of Europe's most successful players. So first of all, I've got to ask that question about the first tee. What goes through your head standing on this first tee?
It's extremely nerve-wracking. It is extremely nerve-wracking. Expectation is high. People are expecting you to hit this shot. It's your job. Hit it down the middle of the fairway and off we go. And because it's expected to do so, it's more difficult. But of course, in match play as well, you want to put pressure on your opponent from word go. It's not just opening shot of the Ryder Cup, it's the first hole of competition, and you want to be winning it. You don't want to be going one down and seeing that board go red early on. You want this momentum to go Europe's way in from the get-go, from the first tee. So you put your straightest driver on this tee right now and wish him luck.
Oh, I'll take that.
Well, we would take that in the Ryder Cup car, I'll tell you what.
Straight down the middle.
That's down the middle,
this
so we're
man's
okay.
still got it. Let's go.
Excellent.
Everyone's aware of the difference between four balls and foursomes, but can you just explain to us really how they differ and how choosing your partnerships for a 4-ball differ to that of foursomes?
Oh, very, very different game, as you're aware, obviously. You know, foursomes is really a singles. There's only one ball in play. There's just some guy hitting it and some other guy hitting it, you know. As Americans call it, the alternate shot. They don't call it foursomes, they keep it quite simple, alternate shot, which is quite right, it is alternate shot. Very, very difficult, the foursomes play. What happens sometimes is that, I think I was playing with Lee Westwood in Ireland, and I hit the green in 2 at the par 5, the 18th, and he had a putt. And he said, you know, I haven't had a putt for 11 holes. And it's true, it can happen that every hole that there happened to be was my putt, and he didn't have one. And he had this putt, he hadn't putted for 11 holes, didn't know how to hit the blooming thing. Raced it by, and I thought, oh, thanks, Lee. Very difficult game to keep it going. Very often level par, believe it or not, in a foursomes match does okay. 4-ball is a whole different ball game. 4-ball is all about birdies. All about birdies, and 2 players, and I drilled this into my team, 2 players on the fairway on the same hole, and then you've got 2 chances, beats 1. Remember one incident in Wales 2010 with the Molinari brothers, that they came down to the last hole. I think it was against Stuart Sink and Matt Kuchar, I believe, and one of them was going to go for it in 2, and I said, no, don't go anywhere near. Get those 2 balls down there, short of the green, chip onto the green, and one of you, out the 2 of you, is going to make a birdie. And thank goodness, Francesco did, and it got a very valuable half point. I mean, he did them all. So amazing to get 2 balls in play on the one hole is crucial in 4-ball.
Putting pairings together for a 4-ball game, do you go for one aggressive player and one safe player?
Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily. No. The great 4-ball players have been the likes of the Molinaris, whereby 2 balls in play, and you get 2 balls, 2 balls, 2 balls. You know, yes, people think that, okay, we'll get our longest hitter. For the Americans, for instance, let's put a Bubba Watson who hits it miles with someone who doesn't, a Zach Johnson, for instance. You know, a stable guy with someone that's wild. No, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I'm not saying to Tom Watson not to, but at the same time, to put 2 guys that are very, very similar, so they're playing the same game. If one guy's hitting a 7-iron off a par 3, he's given a good club to his partner, another 7-iron. There's no point in playing a 7-iron and then Bubba goes up with his sand wedge. So 2 very similar guys is better, much better than 2 opposites.
And just before you hit this one, Colin, as this is a par 5, if you are playing a par 5 in a Ryder Cup, and say actually it's foursomes, And the relationship is so key in foursomes.
Of course it is.
One guy wants to go for it, one guy wants to lay up. Help.
Well, you've planned this before. There is a best way to play each hole at Gleneagles, right? There's a best way to play the hole, whether you're 3 up or 3 down. And it's most important you don't go off that. What I used to do with Nick Faldo when we played together is we were 3 down a couple of occasions. He says, right, okay, we'll just lay up here. We're not being silly. We'll do what we've done in practice, and practice in competition, right? And that's what we don't ever do, is practice in competition, i.e. we haven't practiced it before. And Faldo showed me that and taught me that vividly, that Belfry in 1993. We are going to play the way we have in practice. It doesn't matter what the score is. We can be 5 down, but we're still doing what we do.
That's a great bit of advice. Don't practice in competition, and also don't do a silly, I think is a good quote I got out of that one.
Don't do a silly.
Don't do a silly.
Which is really obvious.
Okay, well, don't do a silly now, Colin, we're watching.
Right, here we go. So we've got my little hybrid here, 16 degrees. See what happens.
You've been in many successful partnerships in your time. It's a totally different ball game, isn't it?
Oh, it is. Oh, it is. It's a real stress, especially when your ball says Faldo on it, you know? I mean, when I started out in 1993, you know, it says, here, this is the ball we're using. Oh, okay. And it said Faldo on it, and oh, God, you know? And I think that's been a problem with Tiger, you know? His golf balls have Tiger on it. You think, hope I don't lose this one, you know? So it is different, and it is a pressure. There's no question, and it's not for everybody, foursomes. There is no room for putting someone out there that is not comfortable, because they're not going to bring back a point. You've got to have people on the first tee that are comfortable with whoever they're going to play with, and then they're going to bring back a point for you. Otherwise, it's no good.
Well, Colin Montgomerie at the 18th with an eagle chip to win his match.
Here we go. To win his game. Dear. Oh dear, far too fast.
Sit down, hit the pit.
Far too fast. There's no grey area in the Ryder Cup, no grey. It's black or white, you win or you lose. And it's tough, don't get me wrong. Great if you win, and awful as a captain if you lose. I've been around a few captains that have lost. And they've put a lot of effort into this. Because Paul's been that successful so far, and he's done a great job, and he's picked the right team and all the stuff that goes on, that doesn't mean that Europe are going to win. It doesn't. Tom Kite did a great job, I felt, in '97 against Seve and lost. Tom Lehman, I thought, did a great job against Ian Woosnam in 2006 and lost heavily. You just don't know. Simple as that.
Very well said. Well, it's not over yet, because Colin's got a nice birdie putt here.
It very nearly is, because this is a horrible left to right 12-footer.
Oh, it is.
It is almost over.
It is a left to right as well. Okay.
It's a horrible one, but we'll see how we go. Match play, of course, you never ever putt for a loss. So what happens is you've got to get it to the hole. You're putting for a half or you're putting for a win. So there's no point in match play ever to leave any putt short, unless you've got 2 for the hole from 8 foot. And that's it. So here we go. Oh no, it just lacked it. I lost the hole. There you go, you see.
Do you know what? We're just
practicing.
I was
in position, but what?
We're just practicing, and we're picking your brains, because it's an absolute delight to hear what you think about the Ryder Cup, how it's going to work out. We can't wait to watch it, and we'll be listening to you, Colin.
Well, we can't wait, and I'm a fan myself, and I can't wait to watch the Ryder Cup. It's been part of my life for 25 years, the Ryder Cup, and it's a great competition. And of course, I hope Europe win, but it'll be a celebration of golf yet again.
It will be, Colin. Thank you so much.
Not at all. Thank you.
Thank you.